Jordan is going over his week, and it was a $14,000 week for him. That was awesome stuff. Congrats to him. Glad that we can continue to keep this hot streak for him alive, man. He's had like 40 green days in a row now. It's absolutely nuts. $14,310.78 for Jordan this week. That's awesome. So I'm gonna let him finish out, and then I'll go.
when the market is not so hot. And so we've seen, even for myself, there are some rules that I was breaking. There's rules that I was breaking this week, and sometimes I was getting away with it. Sometimes I was adding too much into, um, momentum. Sometimes I was adding into too many green candles. But when the market is this hot, I was able to get away with it. And yesterday I simply wasn't because that was the first day that we really kind of died down. Is my mic better, guys? I got this thing right next to my freaking mouth. Sorry that I always see people say that they get. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's still kind of light, but I can hear you.
What about now?
You're good.
I mean, this thing. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here because this is literally right next to my mouth.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a pilot on American Airlines.
And this is American Airlines here. Okay. But anyways, guys. So what I'm trying to say is that there's even for myself there was a lot of rule breaking this week, and yesterday I definitely got humbled, and you just have to stay disciplined. I probably yesterday was the most frustrated I've been, and probably I really can't remember the last time. It's one thing for me to lose money. I've completely accepted a red day to come one day. I've completely accepted, what my weaknesses are, and the more that I openly talk about, a red day, and the more that I openly talk about my losses, the more that it keeps me in check. I am nothing special. I am not some crazy trading, guru or whatever. I'm just a normal guy, and I have emotions like everyone else. I'm not a robot. And so I think that the more kind of emotionally aware you are of what your common mistakes are, what leads to, losses, what kind of is a consistent downfall in your trading, I think that talking about it openly can only help, because the more that you talk about it, the more you can be more conscientious when these things are happening in real time. And so, overall, for this week, I got pretty aggressive. It paid off well. I was taking advantage of dips for the most part. But this morning even, I was only up like literally $30 in the first 30 minutes of the day. I was having some problems with Thinkorswim; was a bit laggy for me. But I was trading scared. I got in that mentality of, oh, I just want to end the week green. And no surprise, guys. Whenever we think, oh, I just want to keep it green, or I just want to end the week green, or oh, I just want to make a couple scalps and I'm done. That is always going to lead
Yeah, guys.
to
Okay, so we're just listening right now to Jordan.
If you're not,
He's going over
if
the
you're not
week that he had, a
mentally
$14,000
prepared to
week. He's had
allocate
like
risk
35 or
on
40
any
green
given
days in a
trade,
row.
if you're not okay
He's an
with
educator at
red, if you're not
NKLA.com.
okay with the
He's
possibility
one of
of
my
losing money, then
probably the closest student by far that I
you are
have,
always going to
and
underperform, and
continues
that's
to
just a
kill it,
fact.
man.
So
So
that's what happened to me, but luckily I was
great
able
to
to
see
rank
him
things
killing
in,
it.
really took
Awesome
advantage
stuff.
of
Super happy
Hertz,
for him.
had some
And we're
great
just
range
going
on
over
it.
his week
I scalped that
before
probably
we
50 times today.
get started with my week.
And I think in total, my average share size on Hertz today was, let me check. So my average share size on Hertz today was about 2,500 shares. 2,500 is about 3,000 shares. My absolute max day was 4,000, but I would say that my average was about 3,000 shares on it. And I made about, $2,000 on it. So, through all of my scalps, I made about, so, uh, 2,000. So I made about 66 cents a share on Hertz just from scalping it probably 40 or 50 times today. Allocated the most amount of risk because it had the most liquidity. I've been waiting for pretty much just a pure panic on that. Um, I really sized into the washout at 280, and then I really sized into the washout at 260. That's where I was taking on 4,000 shares. Um, and
It's going on
those are
serious
some of the
profit.
biggest gains on the day. So, uh, yeah. So, I just wanted to touch upon that for a
Yeah,
second. Kind of go
just took a
over the
nap.
mentality of a hot market. Um, and
Super tired, man.
I'll be the one to say it, and I'll be the one to be, I guess, maybe harsh or whatever. But if you made money this week, you're not special. You're not special. Anything and everything ran this week, and so now the real question is are you going to continue with your process? Did you break your rules and get away with it? All of those things that surround the bottom line P&L. Those are going to be the very important things to focus on for the weeks to come, because I can tell you right now, shorts will win. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. They had a couple of nice ones, even on something like a GNUS, they annihilated today. IMRN is fading now. All the ones from the morning time that were gapping up are completely just fading off now. CTIB, KBSF, all of these are just completely fading off. And if you've been in the habit of bag holding, you've been getting away with it in the last week, because a lot of the pretty much every single stock that's been gapping up has been bombing back and ripping over high day. So if you bag holded CTIB with like a $7 average, you got away with it this week, and you were able to sell at 10, 11, 12. But that's not how a normal market is. And so I would say that after a hot market, this is the
I
most
love trading these.
dangerous
I've
time
used them for years.
um,
NBSS
as
25.
as just a long bias trader,
Can't trade without
because
them.
you, breaking rules and getting away with it and making a lot because the market's so hot is something that's just a very, very slippery slope. And I just want to really bring that to all of your guys' attention. Be conscientious of that. Think about it over the weekend. Review your trades, review your stats, and really
What's
make
up,
a
Vinny?
game plan going forward. My game plan
Hey,
is
y'all,
going to
man.
be just doing what I always do, focusing on liquidity, making my scalps, um, and being more in a nail and bail market, and then also taking advantage of the dips like panics on GNUS, HEZ, all of these runners
Oh
this
yeah,
week
man.
that
Been
ran
a long week.
multi-day.
Just got out of a nap.
All these
Really
runners that
wanted
ran
to do
100,
this, so.
200, 300% intraday, these are all going to make great SSR dip buys for me next week. So I'll be watching all of them. Yeah, so that was my week. Thanks, guys, for listening. I'll let Cam.
All right, guys. Thanks, Jordan, for coming on. Everybody's telling me I'm looking tired, so I better get off quick before I fall asleep. But all right, so let's go over this week, guys. I mean, this week was an insane week, just like last week. I don't know exactly how much I'm up in the past 2 weeks, but I I feel like I had a better week last week, and but I don't know. I can't remember very well, to be honest. I'm usually a short-term memory kind of guy, um, and so. But I think we're closing in on 750,000 in 2 weeks, guys. That's the kind of market that's been represented right now, and I can't be any more excited. I missed out on a ton, believe it or not. I missed out on a ton of profits, but I was still there. I was still taking some of. I want to say the meat of the move, but it felt like I wasn't. But I was still there, presenting my opportunities and being there to be ready to just get myself in a place where I could make some good profits. And in the end, guys, it was a great week. It was a great week. I had a green day every single day. So far, we'll see how today ends, but I've been green now for quite some time. I'm not going to say the exact number because I feel like every time I do that, I jinx myself. But yeah, it's just been a great week, great couple weeks, and honestly, just got to continue to grind it out. I realize that we're going to be slower. I realize that we're going to slow down a lot. But in the end, you just got to take what the market gives you, guys. Take what the market gives you. If the opportunities are there, make sure to take them. I'm always looking for dips. I'm always trying to get an edge, and that's what it takes. So hopefully you guys learning a lot from me. um, throughout, and we're up 5,500 a day. Have some unrealized profits right now. Basically traded some XRF, and that one I'm looking at maybe even into the close and maybe even after hours. I don't know. We'll see what if I hold it pre-market or not. But um, and then other than that, I just took a couple of losses on um, I took a couple of losses on um, what did I take losses on? So I took losses on CTIB. CTIB I took losses on. I tried to get long, and I was actually up. I was up like I don't know, like 10,000. But right prior to that, I just lost like 7,000 on what was it? Why am I? Oh, CHNR. And then I was in at like 350, and I got washed out into a dip right there, and literally sold probably rock bottom, and then this thing ripped up to 6. So super frustrating to see that. Would have been a huge P&L there, but that's just trading, guys. That's trading at its finest. You're not going to win every one of them. You're not going to win them all. So I lost 2 on that one. And then XRF, couple of winners. Still kind of looking at that one. And other than that, um, what the hell is net doing? NETE. That's on the scans. That's just grinding all day. Um, you know, Other than that, kind of just watching XSPA, XRF, watching Hertz a little bit. Um, Other than that, I mean, just kind of IMRN was a good one today. ABIO could go on Monday. We'll see what happens with that one. IMRN was a nice one today. I didn't catch any of that because I didn't have my charts up because I think Thinkorswim finally blocked my account completely, so I don't have any access to charts. Um, EVK, did that have a runner? Yeah, I mean, that was kind of a low float, kind of a pump there. Yeah, guys, that's really it, man. Great couple of weeks. Nothing more. I made about 58,000 in my inherited IRA on the Hertz overnight. I was in at 181 roughly, out at 312. I was trying to make 100%, and it was 100% pre-market, and I was in bed and I was trying to set my orders out, but I was using my phone, and then I kind of got lazy and got up and didn't make my 100%. I lost some money, but overall still good profits. And continue to push, continue to work, and at the end of the day, guys, it's all about putting yourself in a position to succeed. You might not always have a green day. You might not always succeed. You might not always every trade be green. But at the end of the day, putting yourself in a position to be green is key. That's exactly what I do to myself every day. I try and put my best situation possible where I put myself in a situation where I can be green. Will it happen? No one knows. Okay. Same thing XRF. I say this thing could go after hours, but no one really knows, and that's the truth. CTIB yesterday, I was in 307, out 498 and 513, and went to 12 something. I was trying to catch some dips, never caught it. My plan was to hold that overnight, never did, because I couldn't catch. I was trying to, I learned from my last trade where, on PSTV, thought it was going to be a big runner, $2, ran all the way up to 4, didn't get anything out, and the next morning I saw it like 298. Sorry about my camera, I didn't realize it wasn't even on me. But in the end, I learned from every trade that I make. So what I was trying to do was take CTIB, go long, and then sell some of the tops, get back in on the dips, and hold that position overnight. I was trying to get long at 410, 388, 381 were my entries, 392 roughly. Has some limit buys out there. Never got filled. That thing ran to 690 while I was out and about, and I wasn't going to chase that at that point. I never got my clean fills. 430s where we had that clean volume candle come in. If you look at that, you can't see after hours on Thinkorswim, but I'm not gonna. But yeah, anyways. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this week. Hopefully you guys made it green. Hopefully you guys are learning a process and a strategy that works for you. You guys got to realize this is a marathon, not a sprint. This takes time. Putting yourself in a position consistently to succeed is hard. And in the end, guys, it's not going to be easy coming out of this. But, if trading were easy, everyone would do it. So continue to work hard, continue to grind. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. If you guys are interested in learning my strategies that help me turn 1,000 into about 1.5 over 1.5 million in 129 business days, check out that link I just posted right there. If you're interested on Instagram, you can go to my link in the description, go to products, and you're going to see video series. It took me over a year and a half to make that video course for you guys. It goes over all my strategies that I use in my account challenge. I use, momentum strategies, my overnight strategies, my swing trading strategies, my IPO strategies, everything that I use when there's a stock down 70-80%, I cover those. Bankruptcy strategies that I use, all sorts of strategies that I use are all in that guide. So I look forward to hopefully helping you guys in any way, shape, or form. If you don't want it, it's up to you. It's cheaper than student loans, cheaper than student debt. Invest in your education. That was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, not doing in the very beginning. It cost me a lot of time. It cost me a lot of money into the markets that I lost, and I definitely learned to not do that. So I definitely invested in some different courses, and I've looked all over YouTube and studied every single trader that I could find, and in the end, I don't know who I trade like. I really don't trade like anyone, and that's kind of how I realized that no one ever trades like one another. It's all how you can handle emotional, psychological, up and downs. But in the end, it helped me a lot to understand concepts and processes that do work and make your own. So feel free to check that out this weekend, guys. Other than that, guys, what's going on, Drew? Other than that, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.